Welcome back to English SpekNest, the place where real conversations meet real English. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Ethan. And today, we're sitting down to talk about something we genuinely believe could change the way you live the rest of this year, and maybe the rest of your life.
The one habit that changes everything. Grab your coffee, get comfortable, because this conversation is personal.
Okay. Before we dive in, I have to confess something. Olivia walked into the studio today carrying 3 notebooks. 3!
Listen, I am a chronic note taker. If I don't write it down, my brain just releases it like a balloon. Gone. Forever.
She's got the green one, the black one, and the one with the little gold stars. It's like a stationery convention over here.
Hey, don't roast my stars. Those stars are aspirational.
Fair enough. But honestly, how's your week been?
Oh man, it's been one of those weeks where it feels like Monday and Friday are happening at the same time. You know, like time is folding in on itself.
I felt that. I literally said happy Friday to someone on Tuesday this week.
No.
Yes. And they just stared at me. Just stared.
Okay, that's a cry for help.
It really was. But you know what? That's actually a perfect setup for today's topic. Because that feeling, that exhausted, blurry, where did the week go feeling, it usually means we're stuck in a loop. And loops are exactly what we're going to break today.
Ooh, I love that. So let's get into it. The one habit that changes everything. Ethan, what is it?
Oh, you think I'm just going to give it to you in the first 3 minutes?
I knew it. I knew you were going to make me work for it.
We've got to earn it. But trust me, by the end of this conversation, you'll know exactly what it is. And more importantly, you'll know why it works.
Okay, so let's set the stage. Because I think a lot of people listening right now, they're tired. They're not lazy. They're not broken. They're just tired of trying to change their lives and feeling like nothing sticks.
Oh, 100%. And I want to say something right at the top. If that's you listening right now, you're not failing. You've just been given the wrong tools.
Yeah, that's really important.
Because most of us were taught that change comes from motivation, from a big moment, from like watching a YouTube video at 2 a.m. and going, tomorrow I'm a new person.
Oh my gosh, the 2 a.m. life reset. We've all been there.
Every single one of us. And then what happens?
Day 3. Day 3 happens.
Day 3 is where dreams go to die.
Put that on a t-shirt.
But here's the thing, and this is where it gets really interesting. The reason day 3 breaks us isn't because we're weak. It's because we're trying to change the outcome instead of changing the habit.
Okay, break that down for me. What do you mean by that?
Okay, picture this. Someone says, I want to lose 20 pounds. That's an outcome. That's a finish line. But the brain doesn't know how to do a finish line. The brain only knows how to do the next 10 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
So the people who actually change their lives, and I mean really change, they don't focus on the 20 pounds. They focus on one small thing they can do today that the future version of them will thank them for.
So it's almost like we're not building a body or a business or a relationship. We're building a person, one choice at a time.
Exactly. And that brings us to the habit, the one habit.
You're going to tell me?
I'm going to start to tell you.
Of course you are.
Okay, the one habit that changes everything is showing up for yourself when you don't feel like it.
Wait, say that again.
Showing up for yourself when you don't feel like it.
Wow.
Not when you're motivated, Not when the sun is shining and your playlist is hitting and you slept 8 hours. When you don't feel like it. When you're tired. When you're sad. When the world feels heavy. That is the habit.
You know, I wasn't expecting to feel something this early in the episode, but that hit me.
Yeah?
Because I think we romanticize discipline. We think it's like a Navy SEAL waking up at 4 a.m. in the snow. But really, discipline is just keeping a promise to yourself when no one's watching.
Olivia, that's it. That's the whole episode in one sentence.
Well, we could just end it here then.
No. We're just getting started. Because I want to tell you a story.
Oh, story time. I'm ready.
Okay. So a few years ago, I was in a really weird place in my life. Not bad. Just stuck. You know that kind of stuck where nothing's wrong, but nothing's right?
Yeah. The quiet kind of stuck.
Exactly. The quiet kind. And one morning, I'll never forget this. I was sitting on the edge of my bed, and I had this little notebook. And I wrote down one sentence. Just one. I wrote, "Today, I will do one thing my future self will thank me for."
Oh, Ethan?
That was it. That was the whole plan. I didn't say what the thing was. I didn't say when. I didn't even say how big. Just one thing. And that day, the one thing was, I went for a 10-minute walk.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's it. And I came home and I felt, I don't know, like 2% better. Just 2%. But the next day, I did it again. And then I added 5 minutes of reading. And then I added drinking water in the morning before coffee.
The classic gateway drug, water before coffee.
It's a rebellion, I know. But here's the thing. Within a year, my entire life looked different. My body felt different. My mind was clearer. My relationships were better. And I did not set out to change my life. I set out to keep one tiny promise every day.
And that's the magic, isn't it? You weren't chasing a finish line. You were just showing up.
Just showing up.
Hey, real quick. If you're loving this conversation so far and you want more English podcast episodes like this one, do me a tiny favor. Hit that subscribe button on English SpekNest and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode.
Seriously, it's the easiest way to support us, and it helps the channel grow so we can keep making real conversations like this one.
And honestly, it's a great chance to practice the one habit we're talking about today. Doing one small thing your future self will thank you for. Subscribing counts. I'm just saying.
A perfectly placed plug. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Okay, back to it. Okay, so since you shared, I want to share something too. And this is something I haven't really talked about on the show before.
Oh, go for it.
A few years ago, I was going through this period where I couldn't sleep. Like, really couldn't sleep. I'd lie awake until 3, 4 a.m., scrolling, worrying, replaying conversations from 6 years ago.
Oh, the 3 a.m. brain. The 3 a.m. brain is so cruel.
It's the meanest version of you. And I tried everything. The teas, the apps, the meditation videos, the weighted blanket. Nothing was working.
So, what did you do?
I started doing one thing every night. Just one. I wrote down 3 things I was grateful for. Tiny things. Like the way my dog sighs when he sleeps. That was a real entry.
That's adorable.
And at first, nothing changed. I still couldn't sleep. I felt kind of silly, honestly. Like Oh, look at me, journaling my way out of insomnia. But I kept doing it because I'd made the promise to myself.
And then?
And then, about 3 weeks in, I noticed I wasn't dreading bedtime anymore. Bedtime had become this little ritual, this little moment where I got to remember that even on the worst days, something good had happened.
Wow.
And I started sleeping, Ethan. Not perfectly, but better. And the wild part? I didn't fix my sleep. I fixed my relationship with the end of my day.
That's such a beautiful way to put it.
And looking back, I realized that one tiny habit didn't just give me sleep. It gave me a sense that I had agency, that I wasn't just a passenger in my own life.
That word agency. That's everything. And this is what I want people listening to really sit with. Because I think we wait for some big external thing to fix us. We wait for the job, the relationship, the move, the amount of money.
The when I have time trap.
The when I have time trap. Oh my gosh, that's everyone.
I'll start when life calms down. Newsflash? Life doesn't calm down.
Life is never going to calm down. Life is a toddler with a sugar high. It is not calming down.
Forever and ever, amen.
But here's the thing. The one habit doesn't require life to calm down. It works because life is chaotic. It's an anchor in the storm.
Oh, an anchor in the storm. I like that. Okay, I want to ask you something. And I want everyone listening to think about this too. If you knew, really knew, that doing one small thing every single day for the next year would completely change your life, what would the thing be?
That's a great question.
Like, don't think about what's realistic. Don't think about your schedule. Just, what's the one thing?
For me, honestly, I think it would be 10 minutes of silence every morning. No phone, no music, no nothing. Just me in a chair in the morning.
That's beautiful.
What about you?
I think mine would be writing a letter. Not sending it, just writing. Just dumping whatever's in my head onto a page. Every day.
That's so on brand for you.
I cannot escape the notebooks.
You cannot.
So for everyone listening, drop yours in the comments. What would your one habit be? We genuinely want to know. We read those comments. I'm serious.
Okay, but I have to tell you about my worst habit attempt ever.
Oh, please, please.
Okay, about 3 years ago, I decided I was going to become a morning runner.
Oh, no.
I bought the shoes, I bought the little reflective vest, I bought the watch that tracks your heart rate. I had gear, Olivia. I had gear.
The gear is always the first sign it's going to fail.
Always. The more gear, the bigger the collapse. So day one, I go out, it's 5 a.m., I run for about 4 minutes. I trip on a sprinkler.
No!
I fall into somebody's lawn. I'm just lying there in the grass, watching the sun come up, thinking, this is not the transformation I had in mind.
Oh my gosh. And I never ran again. The vest is still in my closet. It mocks me.
It's haunting you.
It is haunting me. But here's the lesson. I tried to change too much at once. I went from couch to elite athlete overnight. That's not a habit. That's a fantasy.
Yeah, that's such an important distinction. A habit is small enough that you can't fail at it. If you can fail at it, it's not small enough.
That's gold. Write that down.
Oh, I will. In one of my 3 notebooks.
In one of the 3.
Okay. I want to get a little real for a second.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I think a lot of people listening right now, they've been let down before. By themselves. They've made promises and broken them. They've started and stopped 100 times. And there's this shame underneath it. This quiet voice that says, maybe I'm just not someone who can change.
Yeah. I know that voice.
And I want to say, directly to you, whoever you are, listening right now, that voice is lying to you.
It's a liar.
You're not someone who can't change. You're someone who's been trying to change in a way that was never designed for humans. You were sold a story about transformation that requires perfection. And humans don't run on perfection. We run on consistency. And consistency is just showing up. Even badly. Even tiredly. Even crying.
Especially crying.
Especially crying.
You know, I read this quote once, and it stuck with me forever. It said something like, "You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems."
Yeah.
And that just broke something open in me. Because I'd been chasing goals for years. And every time I missed one, I'd feel like garbage. But I'd never asked myself, what's my system? What am I doing every single day on autopilot that's shaping the next version of me?
And the system is the habit.
The system is the habit.
And here's what I want everyone to hear. The reason this one habit, showing up for yourself when you don't feel like it, the reason it changes everything is not because of what it produces. It's because of who it makes you.
Say more.
Because every time you keep that little promise to yourself, you're sending a message to your own brain. You're saying, I am someone who follows through. I am someone who matters. I am someone worth showing up for.
Give me chills.
And after weeks of that, months of that, you stop being the person who hopes for a better life. You become the person who is building one.
That's the whole thing right there.
That's the whole thing.
I want to ask everyone listening to do something with me right now, even if you're driving. Well, eyes on the road. But I want you to ask yourself a question.
Okay.
If you continue doing exactly what you're doing right now, no more, no less, where will you be in 5 years? Oof. Just sit with that. Don't run from it. Don't fix it yet. Just see it.
That's such a powerful question. Because most of us, we're not even pointed in the direction we want to go. We're pointed in the direction we drifted into.
And drifting is the default. Drifting requires nothing. Drifting is what happens when no one, including you, is steering the ship.
And the one habit is the steering wheel. The one habit is the steering wheel. Can I share one more story? It's not about me. It's about my grandmother.
Please. I love your grandma stories.
She was this tiny woman, like 5 feet tall, but she had this presence. And every single morning of her life, for like 60 years, she would wake up, sit by the window, and drink her tea before doing anything else. No phone, no TV, no talking. Just tea and the window.
Wow.
And as a kid, I thought it was just this quirky thing she did. But when I got older, I asked her about it. And she said, and I'll never forget this, she said, Mija, The world will try to grab you the second you open your eyes. You have to grab yourself first.
Olivia.
You have to grab yourself first.
That's it. That's the whole episode.
And she lived to be 94 years old. And she was the calmest, most centered person I have ever known in my entire life. And it wasn't the tea. It was the ritual. It was the promise she kept to herself every single morning. Before the world.
Before the world. There's something so radical about that, right? Like, in a world that's constantly trying to consume your attention, your time, your energy, your focus, choosing to give the first piece of your day to yourself is almost rebellious.
It is. It's the quietest rebellion there is.
Okay, so let's bring this all together. Because I want people walking away from this episode with something they can actually do, not just feel.
Yes, action.
So here's what I want to offer. If you're listening and you're thinking, okay, I'm in, I want to start this one habit thing, but where do I even begin? Start here.
Walk us through it.
Step 1. Pick one thing. 1. Not 5, not 3, 1. And make it absurdly small, like embarrassingly small.
Like, I will drink 1 glass of water, small?
Exactly. I will read 1 page. I will stretch for 60 seconds. I will write 1 sentence. That small.
Because?
Because the brain doesn't resist small things. It only resists big things. Small things slip past the gatekeeper.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. Step 2. Attach it to something you already do. So, after I brush my teeth, I will do my one thing. After I pour my coffee, I will do my one thing. Anchor it.
That's so smart. You're not creating a new slot in your day. You're hitching a ride on an existing one.
Exactly. Step 3, and this is the most important one. Do not break the chain twice in a row.
Ooh.
Missing one day is human. Missing 2 days is the beginning of a new habit. The habit of not doing it.
Whoa.
So if you miss Monday, you don't quit. You just show up on Tuesday. Even if it's terrible, even if it's 20 seconds, you show up.
Because the habit isn't the action. The habit is the showing up.
The habit is the showing up.
You know, Ethan, as we wrap this up, I just keep thinking about how much we underestimate ourselves. How much we wait for a perfect moment that's never coming. How many of us are still waiting for permission to begin.
Yeah.
And the truth is, there is no permission. There's no perfect Monday. There's no new year. There's no when the kids are older. There's no when I have more time. There's just this moment and what you choose to do with it.
And what you choose to do with it. Over and over and over.
Over and over and over.
I think the most beautiful thing about this one habit, showing up for yourself when you don't feel like it, is that it's not about becoming someone new. It's about coming home to who you already are, underneath all the noise.
Yeah.
Because there's a version of you, a calmer, stronger, more grounded version that's been waiting for you to start. And every time you show up, even badly, you're walking one step closer to that person.
And one day, you wake up and you are that person.
And you didn't even notice it happen. Because you weren't chasing a finish line. You were just keeping a promise.
A small, daily, sacred promise.
That's the one habit that changes everything.
That's it. Wow. Okay. I feel like I need a minute. I feel like I just went to therapy.
Same. Free episode of therapy for everyone today.
You're welcome, listeners.
Hey, seriously, thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We know you have a million things you could be doing. And the fact that you chose to sit with us, listen, think, feel, it means more than you know.
It really does. We don't take it for granted. Not for a second.
And now we want to hear from you. What's the one habit you're going to start? Or if you've already got one, what's the habit that changed your life? Drop it in the comments. We genuinely read them, we respond, we get inspired by you.
And honestly, your comments help other people too. Someone might be sitting there scrolling, looking for a sign, and your habit might be the exact sign they needed. So share it. Be generous with your story.
And if this episode touched you in any way, if it made you laugh, cry, think, anything, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to English SpekNest so you never miss what we drop next.
Practice your English, transform your life. 2 birds, 1 podcast.
That's the slogan. That's the new slogan.
Until next time, friends, be kind to yourself. Keep your tiny promises. And remember, you don't have to be great today. You just have to show up.
Grab yourself first, before the world.
Before the world.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. Take care.